So yeah, first of all, we have to run that back.
I am ready for left arm. No problem.
Oh! Wonder. Can you come? Can you come to Florida? You have visa?
Usually, no matter what you do, there are going to be some people who don't like what you're doing. But this time, Engin is about to make a rule change which is going to be loved by absolutely everyone. Hello arm wrestling fans, in today's video, we will discuss Travis Bagent's analysis of his loss against KALINCHENKO. Does he still believe that he belongs on the same level even now? Can he defeat KALINCHENKO in the future? He answered all of those questions. Is Engin thinking about a Devon Larratt versus Monster Michael Todd rematch at East versus West this time? Then Engin announced a big rule change which he is currently thinking about following the Ayane Takanaka and Dimitrina Petrova super match. Barbora Batsiova believes that she can take on male arm wrestlers. Is that crazy? Let's start. What looked like 3 easy consecutive flash pins from KALINCHENKO against Travis Bagent actually took a lot out of the beast. On his arrival at home, Travis mentioned that he tore something in his left leg hamstring muscle, and not only that, he was feeling sore and some pain in his pectoral muscle, in his arm, and probably his back as well. He hasn't felt this kind of pain in a very long time. It's really crazy how this little arm wrestling can do that much damage to your body if you're not used to arm wrestling at such a high level. Travis said that his logic for taking this KALINCHENKO match, and also the reason why he believed he can win it, was that he was under the impression that Prudnik was a superior athlete compared to KALINCHENKO, and he saw KALINCHENKO kind of struggle against Matt Mask and also Chan Shaw, although he won both of these matches, but that made Travis believe that he's actually in this match and he has a good shot of winning it. But then later on, it was revealed by KALINCHENKO in the same stream that these days he doesn't even feel Evgeny Prudnik in the practice, and the gap is in fact huge. So this made Travis Bagent a little bit more comfortable. Not that he wasn't already calling out KALINCHENKO in a very respectful manner to have a rematch. He in fact said that, would you give this old man a rematch opportunity? And KALINCHENKO was more than willing to let Travis have that rematch. He in fact said that we can have that match on the left arm as well.
I just need a commitment from you that you're gonna give an old guy one more chance.
Finally, Travis mentioned that he would like to have that match against KALINCHENKO on both left and right arms. I think Travis's right is not going to be ready, maybe never, but his left can definitely be on that level. We saw KALINCHENKO versus Dave Chaffee. I think Travis has a shot to win that match. Travis also mentioned that Devon only has a chance to keep one title at East versus West. Early on, we thought that Devon is going to beat Levan, he's going to become the super heavyweight champion, he already had the 115 kg title, and then we thought that he'll become the 105 kg champion as well. But the journey wasn't so simple. It looks like Travis believes that Devon can only be the 115 kg champion. Above that, there is Levan, so there is no question, and below that, Devon is going to lose some serious power and he won't be able to beat guys like Oleg Petrenko. Engin was thinking about organizing a 115 kg title shot between Devon Larratt and Monster Michael Todd. I am not a big fan of this super match if it happens in the future. Why? Because Michael has not really won anything at East versus West except that one Frank Lamprelli match, and we don't even know at what level Frank currently is, because yes, he beat Matt Mask, but that was not really a confident win. Other than that, there is not much super match data on the Italian. The better match for Devon would be a super match against Ivan Matyushenko on the right arm at 115 kilos. That title match to me makes a lot more sense. And in fact, Michael is only going to get that opportunity if he is able to beat David Dadikian. So if he cannot beat him, then there is absolutely no chance of even thinking about that title match. While Devon, on the other hand, I believe does not need to do anything. He does not need to prove anything to get that title shot because it was taken away from him due to inactivity. He never lost it. I think he should always have an opportunity to get a straightaway title shot whenever he wants and whoever he wants it against. The fans of the arm wrestling world were absolutely furious after Ayane Takanaka lost to the Bulgarian Dimitrina Petrova. Everyone was writing everywhere, including the post-match interviews, that Ayane was robbed. This rule set is absolutely BS and there needs to be something that has to be done about that. Not saying that this rule didn't exist before or not saying that these problems didn't happen before, but for some reason it was quite evident during this East versus West event. Whenever somebody was getting pinned, right before that, they were doing some accidental elbow fouls and that was saving the athletes losing the round. It does not make any sense. You had an elbow foul, which means you got an advantage and you still got pinned. That doesn't mean that you should be getting a restart after that, which is absolutely insane. This rule needs to be changed. I talked about it probably for 15 minutes that we, the arm wrestling community and the YouTubers, need to push against the promoters, against the organizers. This is going to be a long battle, but we may finally get this rule changed. But looks like Engin was already thinking about it. We did not need to do anything about that at all. Engin already had that in his mind. He saw the feedback, he saw the reviews. Everybody hates that. But we do not need to fall in the running foul category. So there needs to be some time frame. So when does the athlete lose the round? If they get pinned within 1 second of committing an elbow foul or less than that, I think the judgment should be left to the referees. If the referee saw an elbow foul and he's about to call it, but he wasn't quite able to call it because the pin was so fast, then the guy who won the round should win the round and it should not be a restart. So right now this rule change has not been confirmed, but I think everyone is going to love it. I don't see even the athletes having a problem with that unless they are used to of doing intentional fouls or maybe even accidental fouls to get away from these situations. I think everyone should respect this rule change. Engin also made a community post about the let it break trend started by Devon Larratt. The reason that desperation move is prohibited is because of its unfairness to the opponent. Anyone who says let it break by thinking it's about the safety of the puller who is hiding under the table is either twisting the truth or don't have the right information. As Devon has told me personally that he doesn't want me to change the rules. So the question is answered here. Nobody wants that rule change if Devon also doesn't want it. The fans were really happy and I think that we should close this subject here. Nobody wants the under the table King's move to be seen around arm wrestling. The King's move looks beautiful to me as long as the shoulder is parallel to the table. So I think the debate is completely settled here. Barbora Bachiova initially mentioned that he would like to arm wrestle some guys in the future. I don't think it was serious, but then even during the Devon Larratt interview which he just posted, a short video, Barbora did say that right now I'm only the strongest female in the world, but I would like to become the strongest person in the world, which is absolutely crazy. I saw a video of Barbora pulling against a 90 or 95 kg Australian guy who's really good in his weight category, but as you can guess, he's not among the top guys. He was easily top rolling Barbora about a year ago, as I just mentioned. So who should Barbora face? Of course, Devon does not like men competing against women. Engin is never going to allow it at East versus West. So there is no question that at the top level, these matches cannot happen. Maybe at some smaller level, but we don't really know. But to be honest, there aren't any worthy opponents left for Barbora. Maybe that's the reason why she's under the false impression that she actually has a chance against some of the guys. So few days ago, Brad Grundy posted a $5,000 challenge for everyone in North America. It was after his dominant win against Matt Mask. But that challenge seems to be falling apart. Devon showed some interest in that. A lot of lower level pullers showed some interest as well, but Michael Todd was the main person against who this match could have happened. But then both Michael and Brad realized that just because Michael is a contracted athlete by Core Sports, they wouldn't allow this match to happen. So it looks like the challenge is falling apart as of now. Thanks for watching, like the video and subscribe.